Which BBs get to the target the fastest? Heavy or light? Keep watching to find out. Hi, welcome back to AATV. I'm Tom Anvil Hibberd back at Thurleston Airgun and Archery Centre, and today we're going to look at time to target. That is the time the BB takes from leaving the barrel of the gun or leaving the gearbox to when it strikes the target. I've got 3 attack sense targets out at 10, 30 and 50 metres. So, lighter BBs leave the barrel going faster than a heavy BB. That's just physics. However, physics also says that a lighter BB will slow down faster than a heavy BB. So what we want to find out is, at longer ranges or medium ranges, does a heavy BB end up striking the target before a lighter one? Using my editing software, I'll be able to find that out from the sound of the gearbox firing to the flash of the target, and that means we can give you really good, decent, accurate data. Now this isn't a lab, this isn't massively scientific, we are in the open, but hopefully we should get some clear results. I'm going to use 0.2, 0.25, 0.28, 0.32 and 0.36 gram BBs out of my Marui Mark 18, as I know it can lift all of those quite happily. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, time on target test. I've put my Vortex 1:6 on with the phone scope adapter so I can film down the scope and show you exactly what's going on at the same time as I'm firing. Let's get going. So we've got 0.2s in the gun. Okay, 30 metres. Okay, and target at 50, which might be a bit difficult with 0.2s, but we shall give it a go. Only need a couple of hits. Hey, that's one. Try and get at least a couple more to get slightly better data set. This is what we're talking about. This gun with heavy 2.8, 2.32s can make hits out to 60 metres fairly confidently, but with even with Devil Blaster 0.2s, the accuracy is really not there. It's quite remarkable. Right, let's move on to 0.25s. Okay, so that's the 2s, now on with the 2.5s, exactly the same, 10, 30, 50 metres. $10 metres, 30 metres. Okay, 50 metres. Okay, that's 0.25s. SG Devil 0.28 gram BBs, and again check at 10, 30, 50 metres. Now on to 30. Okay, and then out to 50. So 2.8, once I had my kind of holdover dialed in, making hits quite easily at 50 metres, so at least 50% of them. But we've kind of come to that to expect that from heavier ammunition. Okay, now 0.32 open blasters. Let's see how we get on with these. .30 metres. .50 metres. Easy. Okay, so for our last test, we're going to use 0.36 gram ASG Precision BBs. This gun can lift them. It can radically overhot 0.32s. So let's give it a go and see how we get on. Now I know that the efficiency does drop off with 0.36s, so it does start losing some power. Let's see, 30. So 50 metres. Okay, so we've got all the video. I'm going to go back to the AATV studio and compile the results for you. So I'll hand over to Studio Tom. Thanks, Tom. Hi, welcome back to the studio. And I've been compiling the results and putting them through the video editing software, as you'll have seen by watching the footage. Let me just tell you how I got those numbers. So the Scope Cam software shoots at 30 frames a second, which means that each frame is 0.033 seconds, which gives us a margin for error of plus or minus 0.033 seconds. So I've also rounded them up to two significant figures to make it easier to view. And we've got some fairly clear conclusions from that. So the BB that was fastest to the 50 metre target was the 0.36 BB. However, that was the slowest to the 10 metre target. Very interesting. The BB that was fastest to the 30 metre target was the 0.28, and that was within the margin of error at 10 metres was about 1 second, about 0.1 second, and it was just over a second, 1.04 seconds out to 50. The 0.2, 0.1 seconds to 10 metres, just like most of the lighter BBs, and it was the slowest out to 50. So what does that tell us? Well, really, the myth that the lighter BBs always go faster is completely untrue. Anecdotally, Joe, who was down at the target end helping me sight in my gun, said that the lighter BBs were curling through the air and really losing speed and dropping off by the time they got to the target, and the heavier ones were whizzing past her, and she could hear them coming as they went past. So they were just carrying more energy. So fundamentally, heavier BBs, even if they start with the same energy, they carry more energy to the target. The other benefit of that is that a big heavy BB going reasonably fast is just more accurate, and we found that. I took about 120 shots, blame my accuracy, in order to hit the target 5 times for the 0.2s. By the time I got to 0.32s, I put half a mag through, and I'd already had 10 hits. So these things are just significantly more accurate than a lighter BB. They're both very good quality BBs. It's purely down to the weight and the terminal ballistics. So what's the take-home message? Well, as ever, you need to experiment with your own gun. This was just my results with my Marui. It's got a very good, efficient hop. So what conclusions can we draw? Well, if you're doing a lot of outdoor work, playing in woodland, and you're doing shots at 30 plus metres, I would absolutely go for a heavy BB like a 0.32 or a 0.28, as long as your gun can lift them efficiently without losing too much power. If you're indoor, maybe shooting 10, 20, 30 metres max, you might want to go for a slightly lighter BB just to get the BB there faster. But it's within a couple of hundredths of a second really. It's not massive. So as always, experiment, buy some BBs with your mates, go down to a range or on an airsoft site and just see what works for you. Thanks for watching. I've been Tom Anvil Hibberd for AATV, and we'll see you next time.